Years ago, the British Broadcasting Corporation surveyed for the top 100 stories that shaped the world. While the Odyssey was the #1 chosen story, there are stories that made this list going back to 10th century BC and further. We have been telling stories since the beginning of time. Even before you could speak as a child, you shared your stories through sound, expression, drawings, and even body language. Storytelling is universal. When you share your stories, you connect with others and they connect with you. They provide guidance and life lessons, best practices, failures to avoid, and yes, by their nature, a good story is entertaining and grabs your attention. When stories are told, we listen and connect to them, and a good story, a story that captures us, a story that has meaning for us, that story becomes part of our own story. A good story is always admirable, but to have a great story, you need to be like a tornado. I love to ask people what part of the tornado has the most impact. What part causes the most change? The bottom that touches down on the ground, the middle, the top of the spinning cone. The truth is, the tornado itself is just wind and motion. It picks up everything around it as it moves forward and causes change to the world. Your story as you tell it to others will grow like the tornado. You will never know all the change and difference your story may make as you tell it to others and how it may become part of theirs. You all are here to connect and grow your tornadoes together. Many of your stories as you grow tech training at your installation for your missions is truly our story. The story of how to transform technical training in the Air Force is the story of how we win future battles and future wars by being so prepared and so lethally trained that the potential threats fear and know the outcome. The Odyssey, which was the #1 story selected worldwide, is a story of many characters. They are on an adventurous voyage. The story would not be as capturing, as riveting, as successful without all of the different people and places and things in it. Your stories and how you move your technical training forward can only be achieved with the right characters, the right resources, the right capabilities, and the right manning. Your stories will, in their current state, identify where you are on your own voyages as leaders. Do you have the right manning, the right crew, the right maps guiding you, the resources needed to power you forward? Are you able to achieve in your current story the capabilities you want to get the airmen you have today to where they need to be tomorrow? When you need things, and you will need things, and people, and money, and manning, and additional capabilities, when you need these things and you go to ask for them, they have to add value. They have to add to the story to help carry the current story you tell forward into the next chapter. Now I want you all to close your eyes for the next 10 seconds and imagine the Mona Lisa. Now for the next 10 seconds, keeping your eyes still closed, please say out loud words that describe the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa is a painting that is universally recognized. We all imagine the same thing, but say different words. We focus on different aspects of it. The type of oil, who painted it, the style it was painted in, where it hangs, who has owned it, who is it a painting off, the smirk on her face, the cracking of the oil paint on the canvas. Each and every one of you had similarities and differences in what stood out and what had meaning for you. This is the part of storytelling that is exciting and unpredictable. How others perceive your stories, how they take them in, and what stands out for them may be unexpected. That's the beauty of the differences and perspectives that we all have. A single word means one thing, but is felt due to life experiences, cultural experiences, and our views in many ways. Look around the room you are in, at everyone around you. Different stories with so many similar parts. You all are on the same mountain, on different peaks and cliff edges, gazing out at the same valley. Work together, share your stories, connect. At least a few of you are wondering if you are a storyteller. I leave you with this. If you've sent a text, an SMS, participated in a group chat, slid into someone's DMs, or had any conversation digitally or in person, that is you telling part of your story with someone. You are already telling your story every day. You are already doing the work. you are already writing the next chapter.